Hard wheel, Bobby. Give me a wheel, give me a wheel, give me a wheel.
Okay, here we go.
Oh! Okay!
I thought we lost it.
Boy!
There.
Look at that!
Is that how you lose them?
Boy! That is a beauty.
You bet that's a beauty. A 24-pounder. We're catching salmon that size all around the state. Some good fishing. We're going to take you on a special husband and wife fishing trip, so stay tuned. I'm Fred Trost. It's Thursday night. Time for Michigan Outdoors.
From the rugged shore and woodlands of the north, its history of copper mines and iron ore, the Great Lakes fisheries. To the farmlands of the southern counties, we'll look around again at all that waits the sportsman in the state of Michigan. And sometimes when the moon brings out the diamonds in the snow, and the stillness of the forest lies encased in Arctic cold, the wind might whisper through the trees, listen if you can, it tells you of the beauty in this state of Michigan.
Captain Bob Lukowski, one of the charter captains in our fleet 2 weekends ago, guides his boat, the Blue Water, through the breakwalls and into the blue waters of Lake Michigan off the port of Ludington. We were looking for king salmon, the big ones, and our 2 featured anglers on this trip were Patty and Walt Anker from Warren. The other captain of the Blue Water is Mel LaFrance. On this trip, he's setting the lines. Both Bob and Mel charter this boat. It's fully outfitted with the normal 1,000 or so lures that charter captains always keep in stock. Lately, it's been the spoons. Today, the yellow and green fin weavers that are the favorites. Mel ties them on while Bob gets the graph set. You know the weather we've had lately. The fish are all over the lake, all over the graph at various levels because the wind has been blowing every which way. Some captains found plenty of fish in relatively shallow water. Others would go out to 140 or 180 feet. But most of the salmon seem to be 70 to 100 feet down. Trolling a lure that deep is done with downriggers. A 7-pound lead ball on a wire cable goes over the side. You clip your line to the ball or to the cable with a pinch-type clip, so when a fish grabs the lure, it pulls the line out of the clip. The 7-pound ball stays down and you reel the fish up. That's how it's done. You might remember Patty and Walt from our Stroh's Fishing Awards banquet last March. Patty caught a trophy bass, and I found out it was the first fish she had ever caught in her life.
Right.
Both of you using plastic worms?
Yep.
You usually out fishing?
No, that's my first time.
First time fishing?
Yeah.
In your life?
Yeah.
I had to beg her to go, and you see how torn up the worm is in her mouth. I gave her the worst equipment I had.
Gave her the worst equipment, begged her to go. Well, what was it like the first time cranking in a fish? I bet he was going bananas.
No, I thought I was snagged.
Well, if Patty thought she was snagged catching that trophy bass, we couldn't wait to get her out salmon fishing this season.
Look at him.
Neither Patty nor
Neck and
Walt had
neck.
ever caught a salmon.
We have a malfunction on Walt's?
I think he caught in the other downrigger.
Well, we don't know. Does it feel like a fish?
Well, I just seen the green dodger. Really just broke loose.
Oh, we'll see. Boy, this is something. Oh, there's yours on the surface back there, Patty.
Oh, look at your fish, hon. You see him way out there? Yeah. Isn't it neat?
Oh, you got a nice camera. Oh, that is.
That pole quite as far down.
Yeah, keep it up because that rod is what is springing against that salmon. You can feel yours now?
Yeah. See that fish doing?
Well, let's see.
I'm not sure where.
I don't know whether we're in a contest here for the biggest one. We're in a race to see who can get it in first.
Well, this wasn't really a contest or a race, but we were kind of hoping that Patty had the big one.
Well, this is kind of exciting. We didn't expect this type of teamwork.
Oh, right off the bat, too.
At this point, we're nearly 10 minutes into the battle.
Okay, Patty, yours. Oh, you got it. You see that one?
Yeah.
Well, our first salmon outing, we both get one right
At
off
the same
bat.
time.
Isn't
This
it great?
is great. Okay, now the tense part, you know, is coming up. Getting it in the net.
We're going to have to take down some other pictures and make room for
Yeah.
these on the wall, you know.
Well, Mel, I got to go to work. You got to go to work now. We got to grab that net. Oh, it's coming in here. Mel, you want to net it?
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I got the microphone.
Okay.
Why don't you net the salmon for Patty, because... Oh, you got yours up here too?
Right up the middle, Patty.
Well, we do have two nets.
Bring the rod tip over.
Over this way.
There you go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Okay,
got
Patty! Can you bring it right up here, or are you going to get two of them in one net?
Absolutely.
Oh, two of them in one net.
One at a time today.
Oh, one at a time. We have a little time here, huh? Look at this, Patty. How about that?
I like that.
You do?
A victory for Patty while Walt kept on cranking.
I know what you mean about you gotta hold on to that.
Get a hold of it, huh?
Yellow, green.
Now, that's a lot bigger than your bass, isn't it? Look at that.
Chrome Dodger. Green squid.
You proud of that one?
Whoa!
Patty's 14-pounder was the biggest one on board so far, but Walt's battle raged on and was destined to get complicated with all those lines and downrigger cables.
Pretty close?
He's right there. I see the Dodger.
Don't tell me we lost him. Oh, we see him? We got him up
I
here?
don't see the fish, though.
Where'd he go?
He's on.
Yeah, he's there. All right,
see
pump
him.
him easy.
Oh, nice
Aim
one.
him right out in
Nice
the back here. We don't want him getting ahead of the downrigger. Ooh!
Going back. Guide him back. Guide him back.
Lift him up. There's a limp. Stand right there. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Watch that cable. Watch that cable.
Send that downrigger.
Let go. Let go of the rigger. Let go of the rod. There you go.
We passed that rod down the line, and so far, we saved the fish.
Underneath this one. Here you go, Walt. Fire drill. Here you go, Walt. I gotta pull it that way. Pull it that way.
Hard wheel, Bobby. Give me a wheel. Give me a wheel. Give me a wheel.
Okay. Here we go. Oh! Okay.
I thought we lost it.
Boy.
There.
Look at that.
Is that how you move it?
Boy. That is a beauty. That is a dandy. Look at the size of this. All right. Woo! Yes, sir. That is great.
We don't get a lot.
Look at
We
that
just
one.
get them big.
Well, here, Walt, this is your fish.
Well, I guess it's only fitting that Walt take his turn this year with the biggest fish. He talked Patty into going fishing last year, and she liked it a lot. In fact, you don't find Walt fishing by himself anymore.
I bet that was an exciting moment.
Yeah, it was.
You going to fish again this year?
Yeah. Every time he goes out, I'll be there.
Good work. And I hope you get the best fishing equipment, too. Okay?
Well, Patty's happy with her fishing tackle nowadays. She was proud of her salmon and of Walt's 24-pounder that's headed for the taxidermist.
Look at that. Walt, that's great. What do you think about that,
Fish of
Mom?
a
That's
lifetime.
nice.
Huh?
That's nice.
Do I get my
Oh,
do I get my congratulations now?
You rub my back, Walt.
there we go.
Well, you see, the Kings are in on the west side of the state. Ludington, Captain Emil Dean says Kings are in at Manistee with limits. Coho Bob says the Kings are in shallow. They're catching some outside of the pier. Everybody's happy. Captain Nichols down here in South Haven says the perch are picking up. They got some jumbos last week. Of course, the weather is still a little bit up and down, but it should settle down here in August. Chiefs Houghton Lake says that the South Shore weed bed
trip had never before fished the Great Lakes. Now, for many, it was the first time they got to hear the drag on a reel sing or feel the power of a big king salmon. The reason this was all possible was because of the donation of the charter boat trips. And I'd like to thank those Ludington skippers for the good time everyone had and for treating our guests to a real thrill. So our special thanks to Captain Maurice Lapointe and his boat, the French Quarter, Captain Hank Krawczyk and his boat, the Waterbug, Blue Water Charter Boat Captains Bob Lukowski and Mel LaFrance, Captain Don Moore and his able first mate and wife Shirley on the Adventure One, and old friend Terry Promowitz and his boat, the Candyman, and of course, the organizer of the event, Captain Pete Rubianis and his boat, the Dreamweaver. Charter boat fishing during the salmon run is an absolute blast, and there's another month or so of it left. If you've never taken a trip on the big lake, now's the time to do it.
Recipe for what she calls fast and easy barbecue salmon. That fillet is great. A lot of herbs on it.
It is, exactly. And you can taste the smoky flavor.
I can, and I like this. Now, this was one that you cooked and then microwaved a few minutes ago to
keep it warm for us.
keep it warm. You say you don't care for it as much.
I like it Well, it's a little bit fresher, not stuck in the microwave afterwards.
I think it's great. You can taste the lemon juice.
Oh,
in
lemon
there.
juice is so good on fish. You got butter and garlic powder, no salt, and sweet basil. No.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
Basil and fish say we like each other
Yeah.
a lot. And grated Parmesan cheese, which is
That's interesting.
different for a fish. Yeah, this has skin left on it. You can see the skin there.
You use salmon or lake trout.
Nice
brown
big
trout.
fillets, that's right. You need 2 tablespoons of butter, and you're just going to melt this to kind of make a baste for the fish. And you can put the lemon juice right into this. And
Oh, yeah. That's the way to do it instead of putting lemon juice on separately from butter.
That's right. It'll blend so much easier. You need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, you don't want your butter to brown a whole lot here. Just
So you got to hurry.
yeah, get the lemon juice in it quick. Look how thick those are. Just
Well, good-looking fillets, you can tell good-looking fresh fish like that has no odor, by the way.
that's right. You know, we're just going to drizzle this on. You could brush it on if you wanted to. You can sprinkle just a little bit of garlic powder on. And you don't need a lot with fish, not garlic powder. It's kind of strong for fish.
Well, you got a good slug there. at the
Yeah, I
part of
did.
the
I
fillet.
really did. Then we got sweet basil.
Obviously a leaf of some type.
It is. It's a herb that, well, it's called a royal herb because it goes so well with so many different things.
Italian food, too.
Absolutely.
I like it with
You find it in
almost
spaghetti
anything.
sauce. Yep. Now, this is going to be done on the grill, not in the oven.
Now, this
What?
knocks me out the way Les says that you should put it on the grill with the flesh side down.
Okay, we're going to put it flesh side up to begin with.
That's the flesh side down
Flesh side down, right. Okay.
to begin with, which,
Okay, now this kind of surprised me. You're going to actually baste the skin side because you're going to immediately turn it over.
well, that would maybe
Just keep it from sticking or
You
something.
can see what
Yep.
that butter does on there.
Yep.
Use 2 turners.
Yep. Makes the flavor go all the way through your fillet right there at the end
And then the Parmesan cheese.
on top of the skin. Here.
But that's interesting. You know, I've never cooked fish. I always put the skin side down
Yep, to
and
begin
cook
with.
it that
Yep.
way. And here it is, where you can see when you cut into this that this is not as moist maybe because it was on for, what, a half hour on the grill?
Right.
But I tell you, that meat has a little tinge of smoke through it, these herbs on the top, and the butter and the lemon.
Yeah, and if you serve that and poured butter over it when you served it,
When you serve it.
that would take a lot of the problem out of, or the lack of moisture. It would be great.
Dryness at
Oh, I
the
know
end
you
there.
guys think it's a little too dry, but I like it this way. I think it tastes really good.
Well, you know what? It'd be great for leftovers too.
Oh,
Making
yeah.
tuna fish sandwiches and stuff. Be soup.
Boy, that is a beauty. That is a dandy.
Arms feel.
Look at the size. This,
All right. Yes, sir.
that is great.
We don't get a
Look
lot.
at
We
that
just
one.
get them big.
Well, here, Walt, this is your fish.
Well, I guess it's only fitting that Walt take his turn this year with the biggest fish. He talked Patty into going fishing last year, and she liked it a lot. In fact, you don't find Walt fishing by himself anymore.
I bet that was an exciting moment.
Yeah, it was.
You going to fish again this year?
Yeah. Every time he goes out, I'll be there.
Good work. And I hope you get the best fishing equipment, too. Okay?
Well, Patty's happy with her fishing tackle nowadays. She was proud of her salmon and of Walt's 24-pounder that's headed for the taxidermist.
Look at that. Walt?
Michigan Outdoors is a production of Fred Trost Outdoors Club and Outdoors.